Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is Coach JC. Everyone gather around, should be a good one today. Today's topic is I finished my third book. Fatherhood, the only hood a man should claim. Basically, what this is about, basically, is trying to uplift fathers, men who want to be fathers, men who are already fathers, men who are new to the game, and just trying to give them a bit of encouragement, and also just point out to women, why do, some men tend to not take care of responsibilities in the process that, men go through during pregnancy. A lot of times we talk about the women going through what they go through, postpartum, dealing with a lot of stress, a lot of, eating anxiety, a lot of stuff they go through. But a lot of times they don't really talk about the man's side. A lot of times the men would kind of shade away about it. But, being a father is a very important role, a very important role for just life, being an educator, being the first teacher, being the first mentor, being a coach, being the first person that your daughter, your son look up to, and your presence is very valuable, And like I said, you could be a father past 15, 20 years. You may have a poor relationship with your kids, maybe have a great relationship with your kids, but at the end of the day, it's about what you're trying to do in the world. Are you trying to be the best father you can be, the best provider you can be, educate, instill your kids, good discipline, good morals, and also just continue to, push forward, whatever may happen. You may not got it right, you may, deal with some own challenges you have with your own fathers, and it's all about, doing the right thing from here on out. Everybody has a beginning date, everybody has a death date, and what you do in between is what really matters. My father-in-law, he passed away about 2 years ago around this time, so, everything he instructed his daughter, his sons, it was very, very inspirational. And also too, my own father, he had his own challenges, he had his own addictions, but he continued to push through. And like I say, he's a very important part of our family nucleus. He's a great grandfather, but he had his own addiction, he had his own struggle, he had his own things he had to deal with. And I pray that, God continue to let him live, continue to let him push through whatever adversity that he did have. But that being said, like I said, just being a dad, it's the most rewarding feeling you can have, knowing the man, know that you have a child that you're responsible for, getting up in the morning, make sure they go to their appointments, make sure that they're eating, make sure they're fed, make sure they're, taken care of. I talk about in this book, I talk about part-time fathers, I talk about, stay-at-home dads. Everything, any type of fatherhood you can think of is being covered into the book. And like I said, everything about fatherhood is what you make of it. It don't matter about what your upbringing is. You can have your father, he can be the best father in the world, he can be the worst father in the world. But at the end of the day, you learn from the good, you learn from the bad, and you just try to keep pushing yourself to be the best human being you can possibly be. For me, like I said, I learned from what not to do, you know what I'm saying? Didn't really have that father figure growing up in the end of the day, but I learned what not to do. I know, hey, I'm gonna get up and work, I'm gonna get up and grind every day, I'm putting that work in, I'm gonna be locked in, regardless of whatever the situation is, regardless of what the job title it is, I'm gonna keep pushing myself to be forward, because at the end of the day, my daughter, she needs me, my wife needs me, and I just know that as a man, I gotta keep pushing through, regardless if I'm sick, I'm headache, I still gotta get up, I still gotta ring that bell, so, and also too, it's just all about having balance too, balancing your personal life, balancing your work life, being attentive to important events. So it's a challenge, there's a lot of men just like balancing, you want to work, but at the same time, you want to spend time with family. So it's a lot of obstacles you go through as a man, as just as a father, just as a person, and this book kind of goes in depth as far as what men kind of go through, and then also too, women, they can learn a lot too, as far as what men go through, through pregnancy, when y'all pregnant, what a man going through, like, especially this is his first child, he's excited, he's joyful, he's sad, depressed, he may not be having a lot of money, he may not have a job, or he may have a job that may be very demanding, and so he doesn't really feel like he can give you adequate support, Now, people can go out there and have a lot of money and you feel good financially, but he may not be there emotionally for you or physically there for you. So it's important to have a balance, and that's the one thing I'm working on myself, just being the father, She'll be 4 years old this July, so I'm very excited about that. And it's just, a good time for me to reflect. And also too, on the back of the book, it says existing fathers, and we have pre-fatherhood, basically, what fatherhood mean to you, what kind of excites you the most about being a new father, just little stuff like that, trying to open up your brain cells, what is fatherhood, why is this important, it's important to be the role model, the disciplinary, the breadwinner, everything is very important, or just continue to keep trying to do your best, you may be off on one category, maybe strong in others, but it's always just do your best. The only thing you can do your best. You may not make it to every football game, basketball, dancing, recital, practice, but at the end of the day, do your best to make it to the most important things, and make sure you prioritize and stuff. That means going to a different shift, going to a different workplace. Just do what you gotta do, because like I said, time is our biggest commodity. The only thing you can do is you can to keep push forward, because like I said, it's not easy out here. It's not easy to raise children. Definitely takes a village. It takes a village for adults, let alone kids. They can have a village, and that's what I'm saying. So blessed to have my wife supportive. Blessed to have my parents supportive. Aunties, cousins, and everybody. It's a huge blessing. And because I can't do it by myself, and I need God, I need my village around me, to make sure my own daughter, make sure she's good, make sure she's fed, make sure she's well taken care of, because I can't do everything by myself. Any man want to come out here and tell me I can do everything by myself? No, I can't do everything. I'm admitting to myself I can't do everything, but I'm doing the best I can do on a daily basis. To continue to just be the best I can be, be the best man I can be, the best husband, father. That's why I keep trying to empowerment to young men. You got fathers, you got kids you ain't seen, talk to, hit them up. They're your responsibility to make interaction with them, make connection with them. It's not their reaction, it's not their responsibility to reach out to you. To reach out to them, talk to them, let them know from your side about what's going on, why you wasn't there, or why, if you was there, you want to continue that tradition. That way they can lead their own children. That's what they decided to do. But like I said, this is just, just to give inspiration to men, just to do better, just to do better, or continue the legacy, Like I said, my father-in-law, he passed away 2 years ago, and he did everything, he put everything into the tank. He didn't let nothing out. He inspired his kids. They out there doing their thing, one of his sons, a chef, goes to a restaurant, so. And of course, he has his daughter, which, I'm my wife, so she do her thing, So, I'm just very blessed, appreciative of the time that we spent, and, and he continues to push me, even when he's not physically here. He's still guiding me, still nurturing me. And also my real father, he's out there doing his thing. We hang out, we talk. Like I said, he's a great grandfather to, his granddaughter, and. He hasn't struggled with anybody, but he continued to wake up. He still continued to pound pound the pavement and keep moving forward. But yeah, look, that's all I really have to say. Brand new book. It's on Amazon right now. Fatherhood, the only hood a man should claim. So make sure you check it out. And check out my other two books too. The Gentleman Code and also God's Timing. Like I said, my purpose in life is to continue to inspire others, to continue to push back, and leave nothing in the tank. I keep writing, that's why I keep doing videos, that's why I keep doing what I do, because I always want the world to be a better place than when I seen it. But yeah, that's all I really have to say. Until next time out, Coach JC.